You know, I wasn't expecting Halo news to be shown at the Xbox showcase. I definitely wasn't freaking expecting to be tricked into watching an ad for the next Call of Duty as the last big announcement. Very funny, Phil Spencer. Wait a minute, did he lose some weight? Hey man, congratulations. Anyway, it's a good thing I didn't expect any Halo news because we got nothing.
Next year marks 25 years of Xbox. I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. The return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Okay, let's be real. It's up to you whether or not you want to interpret this as a confirmation that they're dropping a new Halo game next year. More specifically, a remake of Halo Combat Evolved. Now, me personally, I wouldn't get your hopes up because of how vague of a confirmation that is, especially when things are subject to change. I am in the mentality of I'll believe it when I see it, as everyone should be. And I mean, it's not like I'm looking forward to whenever the next Halo game rears its head around the corner, since I don't trust 343 Industries to continue being the stewards of the Halo franchise, and now they have those nasty bloodshot eyes fixated on the classic Halo title that started everything, a game that doesn't need to be remade if I'm being honest. However, 343 believes otherwise, which makes sense because this is an opportunity to make Bungie Halo more in line with 343's Forerunner Lizardmen lore. If you ask me, you should remake Halo 4, 5, and Halo Infinite before you even think about touching the games that made Halo successful in the first place. But well, life is cruel, so here we are. Look, I'm not against the idea of a remake of Halo Combat Evolved, even though it sounds like I am. It's not like I haven't thought about the potential for a remake to implement, if not build upon the Fall of Reach and the Flood books, as in add more content to the remake that the original does not have. There's a lot they could do. Do I trust them to do so? Do I trust them to be faithful to Halo CE and have the remake be a fun, strafe arena shooter party game like how it was originally? Do I trust them to not have this remake be another attempt at a hyper-competitive Halo game with sprint slide mechanics? Do I trust them to not have an in-game shop, generic battle passes? You know what? Maybe we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. We should go to the very basics. Do I trust them to have a finished product on launch? Which, this all boils down to, do I trust them to make a good Halo game? No. But hey man, I may sound like an asshole, a negative Nancy who hates Halo. You would be half correct, but trust me, I would love for 343 to prove me wrong. I prefer to be in a world where Halo is good, where I can sit here telling people to genuinely go out and play the new installment of Halo. I would love if all my friends who quit Halo could come back and we can all have a fun time again, rather than have another Halo Infinite scenario where the exact opposite happened. I understand 343 has rebranded to Halo Studios, and this is supposed to give us hope. I mean, at the time, I was hopeful for like a week. I am just not convinced yet. They haven't made a game yet. I haven't forgotten about how awfully monetized Halo Infinite still is, as well as how bad the content drought is. I haven't forgotten about Dig Site. I still feel the wounds of the past 13 years of Halo losing its cultural relevance. I see no reason to be excited for the next installment of Halo, or why anyone else is excited. I don't know, maybe we're all just tired of Halo Infinite and would like a change in scenery, regardless if it's good or bad. Well, speaking of Halo Infinite, I know some Halo fans as well as some Halo YouTubers are in a state of distress. Listen, this is not a cause for alarm or panic or depression, alright? We must celebrate. Why, you ask? Well, you should know why. Yeah, that's right. Another year of everyone's favorite Halo game, Halo Infinite.
No, 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 no!
I hope everyone who hasn't left to play a better game is excited to continue playing Halo Infinite, a game that is so beloved. Not really. I swear it never gets any shoutouts at these Xbox showcases. They'll devote some time to let Bethesda tell the good people at home they added fishing to Fallout 76, as well as adding some pets to Elder Scrolls Online. Meanwhile, not a single mention that Halo Infinite was gonna add Griffball this week. I mean, who really cares about Halo Infinite content drops these days, especially Griffball? Whatever the reason is, I just find this all to be quite hilarious. No one should be upset for another year of Halo Infinite. I was told this game was great by the people who still play it, so I don't know why anyone is freaking out. Alright, anyway, that is the Xbox showcase from a jaded Halo fan's POV. I mean, the showcase as a whole was There were a couple games I added to my wish list, but other than that, there is not much else I really care to talk about. Besides how funny it is to see Silksong advertised on Xbox's new portable console. First, we get a short confirmation during the Nintendo Direct, then Deadpool telling Jeff to skip the Silksong trailer, and now this. Fucking hell, the Silksong fans are getting trolled like crazy. Allegedly, next year is gonna be a big year for Xbox, if we are to believe the words coming out of Phil Spencer's mouth. Whether or not Halo will be part of the reason for that will remain to be seen. So please, for the love of Phil Spencer's newly acquired physique, do not play Halo Infinite for another year. Right now, gaming is in this era of the indie developer. There are so many games out there to play. I swear to God, I have over 90 games on my Steam wishlist alone, man, with over 10 games in my backlog that I could be playing now. Do yourself a favor. Take a long break from Halo, specifically modern Halo, and if you are unable to do that, well, I mean, I don't know, get the Master Chief skin and hit up the gritty instead.